name,
Okay,
and where do you work?
I'm Ariana Anderson. I work at Up in Smoke here on the hill in Boulder, Colorado. I'm just a sales associate here, so
Recorded.
I do consent to being interviewed and recorded.
Right. Awesome.
Yeah.
Just like
So, here at Up in Smoke, we're like an all-female staff. When I first started working here, we did have a guy. After a while, he just ended up like leaving, wanted to do his own thing, pursue his art, so that was fine. We ended up like hiring another male, and he was here for a while. He ended up just like not working out, not being as driven as all of us here, and so we don't typically aim to be an all-female staff, but at the moment we are an all-female staff.
it turned out that way.
Yeah, it just turned out that way, kind of. Nothing's wrong. Female empowerment, you know.
But during a
Typical
shift.
day, if I like come in the morning and I have to I open the store at 9:55, lock the door back up, get the store ready, turn on lights, turn the cases on, put money in the register, and basically just wait for customers to come in, and then like once that happens, the rest of my day is typically just like interacting with customers, making sure like the customer leaves happy, just providing really good, excellent like customer service. That's what we try to like pride ourselves on here at Up in Smoke, is just really like making sure that like we make the customer happy. We provide like the needs that they really need, kind of, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like we're just there for them. But yeah, just basically like cleaning down cases, like organizing, putting out new products, making sure that like doesn't get dirty in store, just maintaining like a pretty clean, like reputable store.
But, like, who are your coworkers? Like, are you close with them or?
Actually, yeah. My first guy coworker that I had, we ended up being like really, really close. Me and him closer than like me and my other woman like coworkers. When he ended up leaving, it was only like two of us, me and my other coworker Alyssa. So we bonded really, really hard. We get along really, really well. When we got our new employees too, it just instantly just like clicking really well. I feel like it's like the work environment that we're in. I feel like working in a head shop, you kind of just like are just really honest, really brutally real. Like you have the freedom to like express yourself like however you need to. It's not like you're in like a CEO position where you have to act very like clean cut and professional. So I feel like that's kind of why like we're like a family basically here. Yeah. So it's really nice. Kind of like sisters. Like we go out and party sometimes. Like we'll go out to each other's house and like just hang out and like
that's
just chill. A lot of the male coworkers kind of like, I feel like guys in general mistake like friendliness for flirting. So the guy, like the coworkers would be like, "Hey, like chill," and I'm like, "What do you mean chill? Like I'm just being nice." Yeah. Like, but yeah, I just feel like it was kind of like, I don't know, when like guy customers came in, I was working with the guy like coworkers. I feel like kind of had to be a lot more like, "Hey, how you doing?" Not like, "Hey, how you doing? How's your day?" Yeah, just like fun and like I don't know, I'm very extra. So I'm just always like really in your face, like, "Hey, how you doing?" And I feel like when I was working with them, I was just like, "Hey, man.
Hey
what's
man,
up?
What's going on?
How's
How are you doing?"
Like, what's good? But that's basically it.
Has there been any issues? I wouldn't imagine there would be, but
no, there's not really many issues. Our last male coworker we had was bi, and like almost everybody in the store is like either like bisexual or gay or something like that. So it doesn't like there's no really issues or anything like that. I feel like it's very just like an even playing field. There's never been like issues with like gender barriers or like I don't like him because he's a guy, or I don't like her because she's a girl and she's doing it like that. It's pretty, like, straightforward.
Dang.
Pretty chill.
That's a pretty good staff you got there.
It's pretty nice, yeah. And, like, the thing about it, too, is, like I said, we're all very, like, open. We're all, like, very, like, we're ourselves. So, like, if there's any issues, we talk about it to each other rather than just, like, causing tension with the bosses. Yeah. It's very, like, open communication, which is nice. Yeah, when we first had our male coworker, a lot of people would come in and kind of just, like, disregard my female coworker and feel like sometimes they like guys know more or whatever, that like old school like stereotype. But the other day we actually had this woman come in and drop off some samples for CBD, and it was only like me and my female coworker and my female manager, and she comes in and she's like, "Oh my gosh, I love how you guys are an all-woman staff, like female empowerment," and it was like International Women's Day that day too.
Oh yeah.
So we're all like,
we're like, for
power,
sure, hell yeah, bro.
So that was really cool, but honestly, like after a while, like I don't know, at first I kind of realized it, like some guys would like instantly just go to my old like male coworker and talk to him, but after a while I feel like getting used to seeing me in store was kind of like also like helpful. So
all right, well, I think that's all I got for you.
Cool.
So thank you, man.
Of course.